Welcome back, everybody, to the Jacksonville Jaguars franchise here on Madden 21. Today, we enter the postseason as we have a divisional round matchup against the New England Patriots. Before we start today's episode, I do want to address the future of the series because at the end of the last episode, I mentioned that I wasn't really sure what that's going to look like. My plan has always been to do 6 seasons, however, with Madden 22 coming out in 3 weeks, there's no way we can go through a playoff run, an off-season, a full season, and possibly another playoff run. So what I've decided to do is Season 5 will be the final full season of the series. So we'll go through this playoff run, whether that's one and done or possibly making it to the Super Bowl. And then we'll go from there. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do for like a finale or something towards the end of the series, but I'll figure out something. So let's get to the playoffs themselves now. Here's a look at the standings in each conference, and of course the playoff picture, which certainly has had no shortage of surprises with 4 of the 6 wildcard teams winning their first round matchups. Our first round matchup is against the New England Patriots, who are the 7th seed in the AFC. They defeated the Bengals 35-28, led by a 4-touchdown performance from the rookie out of Eastern Washington, the Latvian laser, Siguns Romanovskis. 2 straight seasons, the AFC Championship has been between the Bengals and Jaguars, and we will not get that for a 3rd straight year because Siguns Romanovskis had something to say about it. Romanovskis leads this young and talented Patriots team, and it seems like they have finally figured out their heir apparent to Tom Brady. New England is one of the few teams who beat us earlier in the season, 26-21, back, I believe, in about week 10. So it's been a while since we played them, but they can say they've already beaten us, and it seems like they've gotten better since that game. Specifically with Siguns Romanovskis improving quite a ton throughout this season. As a rookie, he threw for a lot of yards, a lot of touchdowns, and a lot of interceptions, and I guess that's to be expected. Obviously, the interception total is not great, but he did just play the best game of his career in his first NFL playoff game against a really good Bengals squad, who, of course, was the 2 seed and made consecutive AFC championships. New England will also have Leonard Fournette healthy today. He was injured the first time these 2 teams played earlier in the season, so the former Jaguar will get an opportunity to get revenge on his old team, and it seems like with him being healthy and Siguns Romanovskis improving, this New England Patriots team is a lot different and a lot better compared to the first time we played them, which is certainly a little bit concerning, but I think we've improved a lot since that game as well. We do have some injuries. Casey Shock and Marcel Stokely are unfortunately still out for another week. Specifically with Shock out, that's definitely a big deal. But there's a lot of guys on this football team who I'm confident are going to show up and play out. And this team won the Super Bowl last year. They know what it takes to do it in the playoffs. And I think this team is going to come out with a vengeance. Plus having that extra week off. Coco's had 3 weeks off since he didn't start in week 17. So this game really could go either way. Welcome to Duval Stadium here in Jacksonville, Florida, as the 7-seeded 9-7 New England Patriots take on the defending Super Bowl champion 13-3 Jacksonville Jaguars, and the title defense technically starts today. If the Jags win, they will host the Raiders or Jets in the AFC Championship. If New England wins, they will travel to either New York or Las Vegas for said game. Brian Amaya Jr. has this one teed off, and we are underway. Divisional round playoffs here between the Jags and the Patriots. New England going to take it out in front of the end zone, and they will get it to about the 23-yard line. Nice tackle by Myles Jack. Jack missed the past 4 games with an injury. It is great to have him back because he was outstanding this season before his injury. Here is Siguns Romanovskis leading the charge here for New England, the 2nd quarterback drafted in this year's draft class, although he definitely has shown a little bit more than Leo Uwangale, who was the 1st-round pick of the 49ers. 3rd and 9, Romanovskis is sacked. Myles Jack again with the play. A quick start in this game for Myles Jack. Great to see him back and healthy. So now the Jags offense comes out as we get a look at the reigning Super Bowl MVP, Koko Nwosu, and the Jacksonville Jaguars. When healthy, Koko had a very strong season this year, playing in the final 9 games of the year after he got injured on the first play of Week 1. And we know his playoff success is certainly strong. First play from scrimmage. Look at the rookie go. Isaiah Sparks is off to the races. A 63-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars will get off to a quick start. A huge run for Isaiah Sparks, the Offensive Rookie of the Year, the best running back arguably in the NFL. We know he's made for the moment. In his final collegiate game, the national championship, he scored 4 touchdowns against Michigan. So he is ready for this playoff opportunity. 3rd and 4, nice grab by Auden Tate for the first down. New England has a lot of pretty talented receivers on this team, guys like Tate, Zach Pascal, and others. Here on first down, it's going to be a nice throw to the 43-yard line. Speaking of Zach Pascal, he's the one who makes the grab. 3rd and 2 now. It seems like New England is starting to make some progress down the field. Romanovsky's under pressure. Tough pass. Incomplete. A big stop for the Jags here on 4th and 2. They are going to go for it. Gutsy call here, but I really don't blame them. Fournette with the handoff. Did he get it? That's close. They're going to give it to him. So New England will keep the drive going as Leonard Fournette, the former 4th overall pick by the Jags, will get the first down. 2nd and 10 now from the 33. Play action fake. Sugans Romanovskis up the middle. Tough pass. It is hauled in by Pascal. Romanovskis is now at 69 yards. Nice. Now from the 6, under 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. 5 wide set for the Pats. It's a short throw and caught for a touchdown by Willie Jenkins, and the Patriots will tie it up. So now this game is knotted up at 7. The Jaguars would get it back from the 25. Coco Nwosu under a lot of pressure. Short throw for DJ Chark. Chark with a nice move to the 46-yard line. With Casey Shock out, DJ Chark has been a total different animal. Chark missed most of the first half of the season and still finished with over 1,000 yards receiving. And so far, he's gotten off to a great start in this playoff game, catching both of Coco's first 2 passes for a total of 40 yards up to this point. 2nd and 6 now, Nwosu under pressure, this time going to scramble to the right, being chased by DeJuan Price. And look at Coco with the moves inside of the 10-yard line. Nwosu showing off that mobility. And the Jaguars are getting awfully close to the end zone, but they got to punch it in here on 3rd and goal from the 7. Coco backing up, doesn't know what to do with it, tries to get it to the rookie, Dede Winterblossom, but the pass is broken up. So the Patriots get the stop. Jacksonville forced to kick the field goal as the former Westlake Hornet, Volker Gantz, would get it right down the middle. And the Jaguars will regain the lead 10-7. That will conclude quarter number 1. A solid start here for the Jags, but New England just had a really solid drive as well. I think this will be a very tight game when it's all said and done. 3rd and 4. The Patriots want to start the second quarter off strong. Nice grab by the tight end, Devin Asiasi, who has developed into a really good player with the New England Patriots, unlike real life. Now from the 50, Romanovskis up the middle, gets it to Auden Tate. Past the 30, wrapped up by the second-year safety, Josh Jordan Jr., but not before bringing it to the 27. And again, the Patriots offense is looking pretty good on this drive. 3rd and 11, Romanovskis, short throw for Asiasi, and he does get the first down, but he would actually be injured on the play. It would not be a serious injury, and he would return to the game shortly after. First down, it's Willie Jenkins who makes the move, and he gets the touchdown. The backup tight end, Jenkins, has 2 touchdowns today. Really making his presence known with or without Devin Asiasi in the game. And the Patriots will now make it 14-10. Jacksonville gets it back. Look at Isaiah Sparks, man. He is just too good. Bringing it to the 46-yard line. Sparks already almost at 100 yards here on the game, showing why now in the playoffs that he might be the NFL's best running back as a rookie. 3rd and 13, risky throw for Chark. Should have been intercepted by the linebacker. And Jacksonville's offense has been fairly unimpressive for the most part. I know 10 points through 15 minutes is pretty good, but the pass game I feel like has been sort of weak today. New England with it. Nice gain of 20 for Leonard Fournette to push the Patriots out of safety zone. And now New England can actually try to move it down the field and possibly widen their lead. 3rd and 8. Jags could really use a stop on this drive, and they get it. Romanovskis throws it away. Nice pressure from Octavius October, the defensive tackle. And Westlake gets it back with 3.5 to go. First down, it's a screen for Isaiah Sparks. And Sparks even making big plays in the receiving game as he gets it to the 28-yard line. So far, Sparks has been far and away the best player on this offense. 3rd and 5 now. Coco and Wosu under pressure. Hit as he throws, incomplete. And Coco, who was outstanding in every playoff game last year, has not looked the part today, which is certainly a surprise. I get that he hasn't played in 3 weeks, might be a little bit rusty, but I'm a little bit disappointed with what Coco has done so far today. First down at the new drive. Romanovskis is sacked by Kalevan Chason for a loss of 8. The Patriots are just trying to chew clock now that they know they're probably not going to drive down the field and score. This is on 3rd and 17 as a handoff for Leonard Fournette, who only gets a yard, and Fournette is injured. So not only does New England lose their starting running back, but they have to call a timeout instead of Jacksonville. So the clock is stopped, and the Jags don't have to use a timeout. Fournette's injury would not be serious. He would return to the game shortly after, likely early in the second half. But still, that's a big deal, and the Jaguars now have an extra timeout at their disposal with strong field position as well. Coco up the middle for DJ Chark. He gets about 20, and the Jags are definitely in field goal range now. Down to 37 seconds, still have 2 timeouts. Tough throw, what a catch by DJ Chark. Continuing his strong first half, and the Jaguars would use timeout number 2. They're now down to 1. Can the Jags find a way to punch it in? Down to 25 seconds from the 12-yard line, 2nd and 10. Coco, short throw for Chark. He gets about 8 or 9. Probably should not have gone up the middle. And the Jags will decide to use their last timeout. They could go for a field goal here, but they're going to try to run another play and try to get to the end zone. 3rd and 1 now. It's a short throw for Sparks. I think the plan would be for him to try to get out of bounds quickly, but he could not. The Jags can't get the field goal unit to the line of scrimmage quick enough, so they have to go no huddle and go for it. Onwosu barely gets the snap off in time, under pressure, heaves it up, and it's caught! DJ Chark with the touchdown at the buzzer, and the Jaguars will take the lead before the half in incredible fashion. What a sequence of events there, but the Jaguars do manage to take the lead 17-14 going into halftime. So once we got to halftime, I had to do something, so I quit out of the game, and then I eventually hopped back in, and we don't have any timeouts starting the 3rd quarter. They carried over the timeouts from the first half to the second half. That doesn't really make sense. You see, New England only has 2. And to make matters worse, look at the bottom. There's no final for the Raiders-Jets game. It says 0-0. Madden is out of control today, so I apologize if EA Sports' inconvenience. We're just going to have to make it work, I guess. 2nd and 9, New England starting with the ball. Nice throw for Zach Pascal, who brings it to the 35-yard line. Patriots moving the ball down the field pretty easily so far on this first drive. Now from the 20, Romanovskis going to look to throw it. The pass is tipped, and it's intercepted by Myles Jack. Jack with nothing but green grass ahead. The running back, Pearson, going to try to catch him. I don't think he will, though. A pick 6 for Myles Jack, and the Jaguars take a 2-score lead. What a huge play by Jack at the right place at the right time. A great tip as well there by Akeem Dathis-Gaither. And the 2 linebackers forcing a huge turnover, and the Jaguars take the lead. Or will they extend the lead, I should say. My apologies. As you can tell, Asiasi has returned from his injury suffered prior in the game, and he makes a nice play there. Now from the 30, 2nd down and 6. Romanovskis under center. It's going to be a toss for Pearson, and he loses a yard. Nice play by Octavius October. But unfortunately, there's an injury on the defense, and it's Myles Jack. This one certainly sucks. Jack just returned from his injury today, and through 2.5 quarters, he was incredible. Myles Jack was the best player on this defense. He will go to the locker room, suffered a bruised sternum, and he will not return to action. That is a huge loss for Jacksonville. 3rd and 7, Romanovskis with a deep shot. It is incomplete. So the Jags do get the stop, and the Patriots will be forced to kick a field goal, trying to make it a 1-score game again. This kick is from around 48 yards. The lefty, it's up, and it is good. So New England does tack on 3 points. They will make it 17-24. And hey, it took 7.5 minutes here in the 3rd quarter for the Jags to get the ball back. 3rd and 6, Coco looking to throw it. Tough pass, and it is caught by David Njoku. His first reception of the game, bringing it to the 48-yard line. And good enough for Jacksonville, 1st down. 3rd and inches now. Handoff for R.J. Ewell, and he is stopped behind the line of scrimmage by DeJuan Price. R.J. Ewell has really done not much of anything in this game. Tyus Bowser was also there at the tackle as well. So it's 4th and 1. And the Jags are going to go for it. They are in 4-down territory. Sparks with the handoff. He breaks the tackle and barely got it. That was a close one, but Isaiah Sparks will keep the drive going. That'll do it for the third quarter. The Jags get a pick 6. They extend their lead. It is now 24-17. And the Jaguars are 1 quarter away from advancing to their 3rd straight AFC Championship, but it might not just be that easy. 3rd and 9, it's Sparks. Does not get the first down. Nice tackle by Malachi Burke. Field goal unit is on. A 51-yard attempt for Volker Gantz. Certainly not a chip shot, and that one will scrape in. Nice kick there by Volker Gantz, and the Jacksonville Jaguars are back up by 2 scores. It's now 27-17 with 9:15 left to go. Plenty of time here for New England to come back in this game. 2nd and 10, play action fake. Romanovskis gets it off to Zach Pascal for the first down. And New England continuing to really throw the ball well. I've been impressed with Segun's Romanovskis today. He has certainly improved in comparison to the first time these two teams played, as expected. Romanovskis under pressure. He is sacked by Josh Allen, who finished with 12 sacks this season. Somehow did not make the Pro Bowl, which blows my mind. But hey, no one on the Jags is going to even play in the Pro Bowl, right? Wink, wink. Who knows? We'll see, hopefully. 3rd and 8. Romanovskis wide open over to Zach Pascal. I don't know who was covering him, but that was not good coverage. A nice play for Pascal, who's had a strong game today. Now 3rd down, screen for Leonard Fournette. He does not get it. He actually lost a yard. Big play by Akeem Davis-Gaither, who's had a few really big plays here in the second half. The Patriots will go for the field goal, trying to make it a 1-score game. This kick from around 44 yards. It is up, and it is good. So a nice kick for the Patriots, and they are now, again, only down by 7 with 5:44 to go. Nice kick by Stallings. So the Jaguars pretty much just have to try to chip away at this clock, add some more points, and they should be fine. 2nd and 7. Coco is sacked by Crawford. Huge play for the New England defense. Their first sack of the game. The Jaguars' top-ranked offensive line has definitely been good today, but they weren't good on that play or this one. Doesn't matter because Coco still gets it off, but unfortunately not for a first down. Dede Winterblossom only gets 12. Nice tackle by the New England defense. That was Palmer who brought him down. So with 3.5 minutes to go, can the New England Patriots drive down the field and tie it up? First down, screen for Lombardi Lenny, who gets it to the 34-yard line, wrapped up by Bob Adams. Barely good enough for a first down. 2nd and 10 now, 3:20 left to go. Keep in mind the Patriots only have 2 timeouts because this game is broken. Romanovskis to a wide open Asiasi, who is wrapped up past the 50 by Julius Williams. And Asiasi continues his very strong performance. New England now at the 48-yard line. They are pretty close to field goal range. Not that that really matters because a field goal doesn't really do much for them. Back to Zach Pascal now. He gets the first down, wrapped up, but not before gaining 16 yards. Now at 100 on the game. And the Patriots are marching towards the red zone. Final play before the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10 from the 22. Romanovskis looking to throw it, taking a shot deep. It's tipped and should have been intercepted. Bob Adams tipped it, so he had it in his hands. And then the safety, Josh Jordan, could have easily picked that ball off. So a potentially wasted opportunity there for the Jags. And New England will get a few more shots. 3rd and 10. Romanovskis throws it away. Good pressure, good coverage by the defense. And now on 4th and 10. New England doesn't really have a choice. They have to go for it. It's not necessarily game over if they don't get it, but they'd be in a sticky situation. Deep shot for the end zone. It's overthrown. Romanovskis missed his target by a hair, and Jacksonville gets it back, trying to chew clock. 2nd and 10, handoff for Sparks. Sparks trips up and loses about 4. New England calls their final timeout. On 3rd and 14, you could look to throw it and try to end the game, but the best bet is to run it. Sparks, ball flies out, and it is picked up by the Jags. That was close. That could have been a disaster, but the left tackle, Bentley Vander Walson, was there to make the play. If New England got that, they would have incredible field position in like a minute and a half. Now they're going to get neither of those things. What a punt by Brian Amaya Jr. down at the 2. So the Patriots have 40 seconds. They need 98 yards down the field to tie the game, and no timeouts. That's a tall task. Romanovskis on first down. Good start to the drive. It's over to Asiasi, who gains 23 yards and, more importantly, runs out of bounds. Now from the 25, down to 35 seconds. Romanovskis has a cannon for an arm. If anyone's going to make a deep throw, it's going to be him. Under pressure, he is sacked on the play by Josh Allen. It's going to be a hold on New England. It is going to be against the former Westlake Hornet, Josh McClelland. The penalty is declined, but the clock does stop. So that holding call against McClelland actually is kind of a good thing for New England. 2nd and 20, Romanovskis with a bad decision. He goes for a short pass to Zach Pascal. I don't know why he did that. Down to 7 seconds. He needs a deep shot. Downfield. All the way towards the 30. It's intercepted. What a grab by Bob Adams. And this one is over. An incredible defensive play by Bob Adams, who had quite a few of those throughout this season. I don't know how he managed to keep both feet in bounds, but he did. Holy Toledo, what a play by Bob Adams. He literally lost Auden Tate. Game over. Jaguars win. They're going back to the AFC Championship to host either the Jets or the Raiders. This was a very weird game. I've got to be honest, I almost feel like New England outplayed us, but I feel like because of our experience and the fact that we're a really good team, we were able to have a few big plays, and I think that's why we won the game, because of our experience. We know how to win in the playoffs. We've done it before, and even though I don't think we looked all that sharp, it felt like New England had the ball for like the entire second half. I'm not going to complain. I feel like all of our touchdowns were like 3 plays. The pick 6, the huge run by Sparks, and the play at the buzzer. So we got really lucky in this game, but when we needed to make big plays, we did. I thought Seguns Romanovskis was really good. I don't think either of the interceptions were really his fault. One of them was tipped and a really good defensive play, and the other one was that nasty move by Bob Adams. Coco and Wosu was fine. He wasn't great. I think part of the issue is that we never really had the ball for a consistent period of time, so it was kind of hard for the offense to get into a groove. New England had 300-yard receivers in this game. Auden Tate, Devin Asiasi, and Zach Pascal each had over 100 yards. DJ Chark had a great game. Nobody else really stepped up in the receiving game. Defensively, I thought we were pretty solid. The pass rush was good. Both of the interceptions were a pair of great plays. The pick 6 by Myles Jack, which I really think turned the tides in this game. And then, of course, Bob Adams' play to ice it. So we're going back to the AFC Championship. Will we play the Raiders or the Jets? We don't know because Madden glitched and they wouldn't show us the score for whatever reason. The Jets are the 4 seed. They won the AFC East. The Raiders are the 6 seed. I think the Raiders are a slightly better team, though. So we'll see who we end up getting in the AFC Championship. Well, if it isn't our good friends, the Las Vegas Raiders. They ended up beating the Jets in overtime, 27-24. My hypothesis here is that maybe the game went into multiple overtimes, and I don't know, that was just a glitch for Madden because there was a lot of time of possession in that game. So that might be why Madden was glitching with the score. The Raiders are led by quarterback Gardner Minshew, who threw for over 400 yards. Josh Jacobs had a great game as well. And this team has so much talent on the offensive side of the ball, of course, led by their quarterback, Gardner Minshew, a guy who we know very well. Minshew started this series as our quarterback. He was replaced by Coco and Wosu, and in Vegas, he had a career renaissance. This year, he threw for 4,300 yards, 46 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions. He finished second in the MVP vote behind Patrick Mahomes, but to be honest, he probably deserved it over Mahomes. The Raiders do have quite a few talented players on offense to help Minshew, guys like Josh Jacobs, Henry Ruggs, and others. They do have quite a few injuries, though, specifically in the secondary with X-Factors Jalen Augustine Jr. and former Westlake Hornet Paul King. King's actually had a really good season this year, believe it or not. Unlike them, we do not have any injuries going into the AFC Championship. Casey Shock is back, Marcel Stokely is back, and Myles Jack is fully healthy. We also have a Player of the Week award, and it ended up going to Myles Jack. And keep in mind, he did that in literally 2.5 quarters. So that'll conclude today's episode. Next time, we got the AFC Championship against the Raiders. The NFC Championship, meanwhile, is the 14-2 Tampa Bay Buccaneers, led by quarterback Aiden Kent, against Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals. Should be fun. Hope everybody enjoyed. I'm out. Peace.